As you would imagine, they got also move from rolling at the upper air.
Never ends. We have Austin, Dallas.
Let's go back to this other
LA. Retards, morons, and homosexuals demand to be beaten by police, demand to be beaten by the National Guard. They will not be peaceful. They demand violence. And violence is what they will do. What's going on, y'all? It's me, SpaysE, and we are back at it again all night long with the fucking stomping of the morons. The stomping of the morons. Will it ever end? No, it will not. No, it will. It cannot end. It shall not. Wherever there are morons, I will be there. Wherever the retards gather, we shall laugh and ridicule them. My mic volume? What about it? It needs to go up or down? Down or up? Okay, so here we are. This is Dallas, Texas.
Okay, so as you can see,
here we have Los Angeles. Los Angeles, folks.
Statement from U.S. Road announcing
we have Los Angeles. Austin, Texas.
That's a battalion. So this is coming from Peters Space Force Base.
And more downtown LA. Yeah, so it just never ends. All right, Anonymous. What up, Gorp? Fox Rider, KP, what's going on, guys?
Deployable capability to partner with civil authorities and D entities in response to a Homeland Defense and Homeland Security operations. It is commanded by Major General Scott Sherman. Task Force 51 is comprised of approximately 2,100 National Guard soldiers in a Title X status and 700 active duty Marines. So they say that the activation of the Marines is intended to provide Task Force 51 with adequate numbers of forces to provide continuous coverage of the area in support of the lead federal agency.
Did they say they're going to activate the Marines?
Right, we do have a live vantage point now in the air in Los Angeles. Let's take that. So this is what we're seeing from the air. You were just listening in there and looking at the ground vantage point on the ground. So you get a better sense of how many of these protesters are still there, how many law enforcement are there to thwart them and block them and possibly detain and arrest them.
Detain them! If you don't detain them, they will just keep coming back. We saw this in the summer of love.
Now, in the meantime, though, we do want to leave LA briefly because the very same situation is playing out now in the streets of Dallas, Texas. Take a look at this. We have two of those vantage points. Taking them now. You can see two of them there. And this is the same thing. What's happening in Los Angeles, many of these anti-ICE demonstrations now taking place in the Lone Star State there, in the city
in
Dallas
Austin,
here.
too. We have Austin. Hold on.
At Fox 4 in Dallas, they are on the air.
We have Austin right here. Austin, Texas. And we have Dallas right here. So here's Dallas. Here's more LA. We have Antifa Black Bloc in their retard helmets.
Oh, they moved Chu to the back. They don't want people to know he murdered Anthony in cold blood.
So here we are in the thick of it in LA. Wow, look at that. They're ending racism or whatever. They did it. Yeah, let's just scream obscenities. That's what's going to get our cause heard. They're all going to get fucked up, I hope. Look at these idiots. Isn't it time for them to go do something else? They're all on drugs or something. Look at them. I'm jealous. That in Dallas. We have the same shot here in Dallas. Let's hear what's going on in Dallas.
We do have Dallas from the air. Let's take that. You get a better vantage point, get a better sense of how many people are there, how much law enforcement is there. And they're not messing around, it looks like. Take a look at that.
Yeah, you can't fuck with Texas. Don't mess with Texas, y'all.
They are preventing right now any of these demonstrators from gaining access to the bridge there in Dallas. It's a famous landmark. You know that if you're from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Still, also, a key hallmark and feature of these demonstrations, the Mexican flag. A lot of people have been kind of fixating on that fact there, and we see that now here again in Dallas.
Yeah, what is the point of the Mexican flag? I don't even get that. Why do they keep waving the Mexican flag? Like, if you don't want to go back to Mexico, you shouldn't be walking through the streets waving the Mexico flag. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Take a look at this.
It's literally why they lost any sympathy from me.
Protesters via megaphone saying, quote, "This has been declared an unlawful assembly." Police warning arrests might be coming as anti-ICE, anti-Trump protesters take over the streets there. Let's go back out live overhead.
Oh, guys, fucking,
Okay, so wanted to give you a little sense of this there in Dallas.
In New York, there were protests too. There were dozens of people arrested at Trump Tower too. Dozens of people arrested at Trump Tower. Also.
The demonstrators are now dancing in Los Angeles. Look at this.
We were just watching that.
Advised. There's vulgarities on these signs here. Let's listen very briefly. So this is in Los Angeles.
Of course they're playing mariachi music, of course.
Okay, so somewhat of a lighthearted now, raucous atmosphere with some of these demonstrators now dancing in the middle of the intersection there. Still, though, with police not too far away. You can see the barricades are kind of penning these.
What a bunch dance circle going.
A party-like quality. Even though, just 20 minutes ago, we were showing you pretty forcible arrests being made by law enforcement down on the ground. And so this seems to have taken a turn, not a tense turn, more of a, I don't know what you want to call it, a comic relief.
All right, let's go. All right, so here we are in Austin now. Let's see what's going on now. We've got no audio from Austin, Texas, but it looks like they are setting up an encampment or some kind of barricade in the middle of the street. We have Antifa Black Bloc dressed in their jihadi garb now, because they're jihadis. So Antifa has graduated from communists to jihadis. We see now. No audio. That's unfortunate. I wish we were getting good audio from this, but we're not getting any audio, guys. I'm sorry about that. Here we have a few losers just standing there, virtue signaling for their 15 seconds of fame, you know, and it's good. This is good. This is good for America. I mean, not really. I don't think we should be having riots in order to encourage lawlessness and the obstruction of justice. We're getting some audio. I hear stuff. Okay, they've broken the water barricade for some reason. We don't know why, but we won't ask. Okay, here we are in LA. Got a bunch of Mexicans dancing in the street. Dallas ain't fucking around. Dallas is like, nope, this party ends now. Back in Austin. What's up, Freddie? What's up, Frank? Austin kind of seems like a human sacrifice. Texans are heavily armed. Yeah, but in Austin is a different type of Texan. That's where the Democrats are. Okay, we have Mexicans destroying public property. Hard helmets. You know when you got jihadis in retard helmets, you should be afraid. Okay, we got news reporters. Oh no, that's not.
Yeah, as much as I can be. Reggie doesn't have a stable arm because he doesn't have a tripod, so this is gonna be brief. Yeah, I have to get up out of here real quick.
Okay, we got our news girl about to give us something. Oh wow, look at her. She's teeny tiny. She's like 5'3".
Which direction? You want me to step that way? Because I'm gonna step out of. You can turn the camera that way. Yeah, I just step. Okay. Let's come down a little bit. One minute.
What a bunch of losers, man. They're just all wandering around, screaming obscenities at no one, breaking things just to break them. What up, Ronnie?
1 minute. We can walk up a little more.
News girl is hot as shit, though. Oh, fuck. Here's LA, Austin. We lost Dallas. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find it.
Telling you news, está valiendo verga.
Seconds. Do you want to cross?
Yes,
Viva Mexico! 30 seconds. Let's go some more. Stand by.
Okay, here's Dallas. Wow. So what, are these the rioters over here and these are the police over here? In Dallas? LA? Austin.
Hey Mike, this is the tail end of the protest. We're actually on San Jacinto. They were at the J.J. Pickle Federal Building a little earlier, got tear gas there and returned there. So this is what we see now. Come and walk and talk with me. As you can see, protesters are headed in the heart of downtown. What we know so far is that these are these demonstrators. They are activists with the organization Party for Socialism and Liberation. Now this demonstration is a demand to end the racist detention and deportation campaign of the Trump administration. For the past 3 days, anti-ICE protests have taken place in Los Angeles and dozens of protesters have been arrested. Protesters say the Trump administration has falsely labeled those taken to the streets as rioters and has called in thousands of National Guard soldiers. The emergency protest started at the Capitol where hundreds came together.
I know, right, Steve?
Waving flags and chanting. Then the group took to the streets of downtown, made their way to the J.J. Pickle Federal Building where immigrants have been held. I gotta go on camera for the tag. And there is still law enforcement heavy presence down here. As we know so far, there have been no arrests made. We will keep you updated as we continue to learn.
Well, that's the problem right there. They should have arrested them all.
Oh my gosh. Like that. I'm running 5 miles. I had to stop talking in my VO.
All right, so yeah, so that's what's happening in Austin. Here we are in LA. Dallas. It just looks like a bunch of losers just standing around doing nothing. It's just a bunch of idiots. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of idiots. All a bunch of idiots standing around doing nothing but destroying property and wasting everybody's time. They're accomplishing nothing, right? And these poor guys, they could be out actually doing something useful. Oh, these guys want to get beat up. What do you know? A bunch of crazy homeless bums. Oh, I hope that guy gets beat up. What's up with this guy? Is he there to fight with the protesters? I hope so. Oh, there's fucking Clown Boy again. I hope he gets that guitar shoved up his ass. Ah, that's too loud.
These guys, however, are supporting the pedophile felon who is in office as our president. Yo, support a fucking pedophile felon? Oh, my nose fell off. Will you pick that up for me, please?
Excuse me, man.
It looks like somebody forgot to give Billy his Prozac this morning.
Don't attack me! I'll play the guitar when I'm ready, guys.
Looting is just unemployment insurance for migrants. Harry Truman would LBJ. LBJ would have shot this guy by now. And he was a Democrat.
You can have LA like safe and chill for the night. Please? That'd be awesome. That's what I want. The mac and cheese and the good sleep. You know? If it's not gonna come to that, then you are declaring war on the citizens of the United States.
Bro, you need to take your meds. Like, I'm all for laughing at crazy mental patients, you know what I'm saying? But this guy seriously needs to take his meds. This is embarrassing. I feel embarrassed for him. All right, let's keep going.
You really don't.
Why don't you go do something other than this? Hey, what's up, Mike?
Out here throwing tear gas and rubber bullets, whatever. Not cool. Why? Why? For a president who is a pedophile and a felon who lies
Wow, this guy just believes every hoax he ever heard, huh?
in the fucking shambles.
This guy needs to be in my character library. I know, right? This guy's he's already a fucking cartoon character. Right? It's already, the jokes write themselves. What a loser. We literally have no audio for Dallas, LA, Austin. No, they're not protesting. I don't even know what it's even about anymore. I don't think they do either. I don't think anyone knows what it's about anymore. All right. I think we're done. This is stupid. And it's not going anywhere. We just have a bunch of losers. What looks to be like homeless drug addicts out here wandering the streets at night, verbally assaulting the police. Yes, the National Guard is there, but they're not doing anything. No one's doing anything. It's just a bunch of crybabies crying about Mexicans going to jail. Who cares? Good. Let them go to jail. They shouldn't be here. They should get kicked out and come through the door legally. Right? Do it the right way. That's what all I'm saying. No, it's done. I'm done. I am done. We're going to call it a night. I'm very tired. We've been at this all day. We've been at this for days. I'm tired. These guys are stupid. There's nothing really to talk about. I will see you all tomorrow because this isn't going to end anyway. So, yes, this is only going to escalate. Antifa just showed up, right? So, and then there's Donald Trump's birthday this weekend. It's going to be fucking sick. So, this is long from being over. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you. Peace.